Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Yu Darvish gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Tatis is there for route number 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Lifted in the air to center. Acuna's there for it. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Next, it'll be Dominic Smith. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So here's Pete Alonso. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. A dozen home runs and 43 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 2 and the Padres 0. Taijuan Walker gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And stepping in, Luke Voit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Luke.
Walker steps into his windup. Here it is.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Conforto will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Batting second.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, it's no secret. They need Manny Machado to get his bat going a little bit. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
Acuna digs in now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Stepping in next, Fernando Tatis Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tatis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Flips it behind his back. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Now it'll be Francisco Lindor, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Fouled off. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Popped up. Machado in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the third baseman.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
J.D. Davis the next to bat.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Jimenez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Ready now is James McCann. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mets lead this one 2-0. So now into the box is Will Myers. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Walker peers in. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So next to hit is Jurickson Profar, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. McCann gathers, and that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. And now here is Taijuan Walker, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Taijuan Walker.
He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to. Walk to home plate, you're scuffling so bad.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Profar for 1 to Voit in time for the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Dominic Smith, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets lead it 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Yu Darvish. And now the first pitch.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So next to bat will be Luke Voit. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Nimmo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. From the belt, the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
And in steps Manny Machado. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-2 San Diego. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home, lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now to bat, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, J.D. Davis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
From the stretch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Count still full, 3-2. Lindor is off of first with 2 away. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. From the stretch, the 1-2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 3-2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Will Myers.
Walker peers in. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Count remains 2-2. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar, struck out in his first at-bat. And the pitch.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Davis has got it, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Taijuan Walker.
Walker.
First offering. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swing and a liner. The next 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Now batting, number 6.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
0-1. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
2 down, no one on base. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Now the first pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish.
The pitcher, Yu.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Nimmo. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season, and it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
A shortstop.
One out, runner at first, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jordan Yamamoto takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Yamamoto.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That evens it up 1-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Jimenez has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 2-1. Acuna at third. Tatis at second with 1 away. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
So the next to bat will be Manny Machado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Padres lead it 5-2. Now into the box, Dominic Smith. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Everybody gotta play a part in it. If you ain't eating it, you stop. Got money on my brain. I can't live without it. I see dead people. They deep off in my pocket. Take off just like a rocket. Unplug like a socket. GZ the game. Trust me, you don't want these problems.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pickoff throw to third, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1 to him now. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. And there's out number 2.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
At the plate now is Francisco Lindor. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets 3. Stepping in once again is Will Myers. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Line drive to left. Smith is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with
it. In now, Jorge Alfaro.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit down the third baseline. Davis grabs it cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains 5-3. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the third baseman, J.D. Davis. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Next to stand in is James McCann. He grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Adam Eaton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for New York. Number 15, Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
68, Dylan Betances.
Trent Grisham is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Betances is ready. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, first base.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luke Voit. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 25 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Robert Gsellman takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
The batter, the shortstop.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Full count, 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Eloy Jimenez will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number